Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy. Casino floor.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Android.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Well, howdy, partner. See you soon.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
You didn't want that. How do you know?
It paid. I know sometimes there's an honor to. Aw, should have brought some. What's up? See.
The NCR is fortunate to have your support.
Like this would exist.
The Gomorrah. Sounds like a police. What's Gomorrah?
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me. You'll get these back on your way out.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today? Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino. Sorry, we don't have any hotel rooms available right now, but feel free to gamble or help yourself to our other services.
What kind of service?
I sure do, but loose lips sink ships. All right, you look pretty trustworthy. I hear you've actually been inside Lucky 38. You're the first person who's been in there in as long as anybody can remember.
Really?
Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent. Lord knows they've needed it for a long time. I've heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultralux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks. It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the Strip were little more than warring tribes. The Omertas even had a big war with the Khans once upon a time. Sorry, that's all the news worth talking about. All I have, at least. Gossip is one thing, dirt on the family is something else totally. Bye.
You look like the lucky type. Come play the odds.
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
Come on.
You look like the lucky type. Come play the odds. I hear you've been making some waves around here. Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you? Have a good time and good luck.
This place... What the fuck are you looking at?
Oh yeah. And oh shit.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Where are they? I didn't go forward.
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Hey there. Can I get you a drink? Maybe a party favor? Sorry, it's not my business to get involved. Here you go. Give me a shout if you need anything. All right. At Gomorrah, the bar is always open.
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
Good. Oh, wow.
Well, what do we have here, huh? Let me guess. You've heard about the mistress who makes all your fantasies come true. So you followed the call of your desires, all the way to the arms of Joanna. Moi. Now that you've found me, I wonder, do you have what it takes? Oh, confident. I like that. So, what do you want to do with what you've got?
What are you going to do with it?
Oh my, aren't you something else? I guess you'll have to see for yourself what I can do, huh? Consider it on the house, honey. All right, honey. What do you want to know? Yes.
Oh gosh.
I didn't think it showed. I guess that it's worse than I thought. Look, we can't talk here. If you think you can help me, follow me to my room, please.
Alright, look at that.
Follow me, hun.
I wonder if I'm going to go for it. It's not definitely dead.
You're a model citizen. Thank you.
Okay. We can talk here. I don't know what's happening to me. I can't feel a goddamn thing anymore. Empty and poisoned like the wasteland. I'm afraid I won't make it out of here. Not without Carlitos. If the Med-X doesn't kill me first, Caccino or another Omerta will.
Sure.
I look pathetic, huh? The great Joanna. And now... I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
He was an Omerta that fell in love with me. They don't ever mix with people outside the family, you know? He was planning to escape with me, but Caccino found out about us. So he did something, talked, I don't know. And Carlitos disappeared. Caccino doesn't give a shit about rules, only cares to feed his perversions. He lusted for me. He's done things to me. Look, I'm stuck here. I know that. Carlitos is the only thing that kept me going. And now I don't have anything left. If he's alive, he's long gone. The Omertas want him dead now. If you meet him anywhere, I'd do anything to get him back and escape this hell. Although I'm not keeping my hopes up. Hun, nobody's given me a free thing before. What's it going to be for you? Caps? Sex? Straps? What?
Alright, let's go.
What? Are you serious? Well, I'm not complaining, hun. Thanks so much for your help.
Just a sec. Shit in the house. Hard shit. Alright, go.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Let's all of it. Why am I following this? Okay, where is it?
Hi, honey. I'm Dazzle. What can I do for you? Or to you? Every night's ladies' night here.
Right.
Well now, that's unusual. Normally no one cares enough to ask. To be honest, I don't rightly know. My mama was from around these parts. I can remember her face, but not her name. More than I can remember of my daddy, I guess. We lived in Westside before the Omertas bought me. As bad as it can be some days in here, it's better than living in that dump. 100 caps, no kissing, no rough stuff.
Kissing?
I don't know. Doesn't that mess you up?
I know the right to forget.
Well, if you know what you're doing, okay. You show me a good time, and I'll return the favor. Back again? Did you miss me? Don't be a stranger.
Whatever. You want?
You know you want a piece of this? Give me some sugar. What do you need?
Hot damn do I love this place.
The NCR is fortunate to have your support.
What the fuck are you looking at?
What do you need? Bye.
Uh-huh.
I hope you're doing well, friend.
Uh-huh.
Hot damn, do I love this place.
Yeah. Sure. You want a huge room? Somehow I can get stuck.
Don't walk away. Let me show you the time of your life. What do you need?
Kind of backwards, but smart enough to get over.
The NCR is fortunate to have your support.
This place smells like booze and sex. That's why I always
Damn,
come
you're
back.
looking tasty. Hey there, can I get you a drink?
I wouldn't mind taking a bite of you.
Word is you're getting popular in the strip.
Oh, don't walk away. Let me show you the time of your life.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
The fuck are you looking at?
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Damn, you're looking tasty.
I got kicked out of Ultra Lux the other day. Man, that place gives me the fucking freaks.
Storage.
Fuck, not at home. Must be cozy up there in the Lucky 38.
What the hell? Can you do something like this? Then give this picture to such this character doesn't torture for several hours. Another way to look at the station is for all that's the money. It's murder in this week. What the fuck is this guy's problem? Oh my god. Torture. Oh gosh. Gosh. Oh my god. Just give me
I'm gonna make mincemeat out.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
What the fuck is that thing?
what is happening?
Bosses don't like trouble in their place.
But how am I gonna did I get it? So
check my moves, honey.
Weird robot. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before.
Dancing makes me sweat all over.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? I hear James Garrett drove 5,000 head of Brahmin to New Reno. No bodies, just the heads. I've been in love with the same woman for 17 years. If my wife ever finds out, she'll kill me. No! I had dinner at the Ultra Lux the other night. I told them my steak tastes funny. They said it was a clown. I ate a person. I've been married for 17 years. Where did I go wrong? Oh! I know a guy. His motto is love thy neighbor. He lives next to a brothel. Oh, no. My hotel room is so small. When I put the key in the lock, I broke the window. I take my wife everywhere, but somehow she keeps finding her way back. I did it! A ghoul goes to a doctor and says, "Doctor, doctor, I have this horrible rash." The doctor says, "Son, that's called your face." Ding dong. My cousin and his wife are a fastidious couple. She's fast, and he's hideous. Ha-cha-cha. I love these robots with their friendly little policeman faces. Sure, they still rough you up, but they look so happy. So I hear Mr. House runs the strip. He took it over from the last guy, Mr. Mob-infested hellhole. Did he just say that? Hey, what about that suit Benny wears? If I had a suit like that, the ladies would be all over me. What? You expect a punchline? The guy pays my salary. It's true. I bought my wife a little car here in New Vegas, an Omerta. It has a hood under the hood. Ay, ay, ay. They really care about your privacy here at the Tops. Even room service has an enlisted number. What? I try to be frank and earnest with women. In New Reno, I'm frank, and in the Boneyard, I'm earnest. Oh, no! People say it's hard to survive the wasteland. Hey, how hard could it be? The water glows in the dark, and it burns. I told my wife, she's good looking for a ghoul. It's just too bad she's not a ghoul. Ay, ay, ay. My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays. Hey, come on, lady. I'm trying to put on a show here. All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
Don't have any other audio.
The name's Knight, Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi.
We're in a streetcar in the middle.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point! If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me, first thing she said was, "Boy, that's a funny-looking kid." I guess I got a face only a mother could love, because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime. Break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts.
Oh, shit, I know.
Please do not stand in the fountains.
Staying long?
No, what are they doing? On the reach mode? Yeah. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Oh.
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Sure, later. You again? You should meet my bookie. You have something in common. Every time I talk to you, I lose caps. Geez, some people.
that. It's pretty fast.
Howdy. Interested in a refreshing beverage or a tasty snack? Nope. Strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the Strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating.
Wow. Jahok is kind of fish steak.
Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the Strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me. Take... Hello again. Non-alcoholic beverages and snack foods. The casinos get to sell booze. No one else does. It's the most amazing place in the world, don't you think? This must be what it was like to live 1,000 years ago. There are 3 casinos open for business. Gomorrah, the Tops, and the Ultralux. They get nicer in that order. This here's the monorail station leading in from Camp McCarran. Most of my business is with soldiers coming and going on furlough. Come back.
Howdy, young lady. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon.
Look more than just two.
Sharp eyes on you, all right. We've gone through a heap of trouble to get in town. Ethel says I just need to wet my throat. A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes around.
What about you?
There's a long list of grievances that Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid, and I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all. What more you want? He's a slithering snake, what he is. One of the biggest landowners this side of the Colorado, and it's all stolen, I tell you. All that money buys him any NCR senators he wants. Scoundrels like Heck. There's just no way for us small folks to get by, much less prosper, kid. We're honest folk out there. Damn hard to make a living in the desert, kid. Heck's a different breed. Goddamn thief he is. Scaring us into giving away our lands is all he's done to strike it flush. Comes packing iron, and none can hold a candle to his men. Bad blood. I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. That's what I'm gonna do. Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard.
This cheap orange. That's not. Don't really need money.
Where I come from, we appreciate good intentions. I reckon you could help me figure out what he's doing in town. Tell you what, that Chisler's blowing hot air over at that there fancy casino, the Ultralux. Find out what's his story here, will you?
Okay, I'll be back over.
All right, kid. I appreciate it. I hope to see you soon.
If you don't mind, I have to look after my husband. He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede tramples you over. If that's what you want to talk about, everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward. I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you? He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the only ones in pain. That's very kind of you. Maybe this'll be the dawn of a new day.
No, I don't want to talk. That's not right. Motherfucker hates the thing. They go back.
Evening.
Keep on getting.
Hey.
That's all the promotion we're gonna do.
You should see this place at night.
I don't want to go inside another fucking casino.
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Mr. House.
Oh my God.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Relax, baby. The safest houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs. Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main... Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out. Have a good time, baby. Hey, baby, what's the haps? Enjoying your stay? Hello, baby. Welcome to the Tops. What can I... Baby, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. Name's Swank. This here's my joint. Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the Tops day to day. I'm his right-hand guy, you dig? Baby, you stick with me, you won't have to work a day in your life. Don't fret about caps. You just sit there and look pretty for me.
Mm-hmm.
You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts. Sure, kid, sure. What can I... Creepy bunch of cats, you ask me. Ah, sure, they act all polite and civilized, but there's something... Don't get me wrong. That resort of theirs is ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement. Sure. The Tops? Yeah, sure. You want the nickel tour, old Swanks? We got everything you could want. Slot machines in the back, cards and roulette in the front, and all with your security personally guaranteed by the chairman and Mr. House's own security. Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you...
I don't think it's because of like a cinch finishing in his own way.
Huh? What are you talking about?
He tried to kill me and stole a flying on the roof.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
Tried to make it look like an accident, just kind of, you know,
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more? Yeah? Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
No.
That's pretty shady, yeah. Could be Benny's up to no good. Could be this is somebody else altogether. What else you got? Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested. Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig.
Thanks.
I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left. You're back. Find any? All right, well, my... Don't... Hey, you baby, what's the haps?
Hey, cool.
Welcome back to the tops. Hey, there's the high roller. How's it hanging?
Word is you're getting popular in the Strip.
Word is you're getting popular
Think
in the
you can
Strip.
beat the house, baby?
Hey.
Hey, you baby, what's the haps?
Hey.
Oh shit, he's dead.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Oh, whoops.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
To finish the bodyguards and we both go to sleep now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes.
I got my eye on you, so no funny business. I got my eye on you. So no funny business. So no funny business.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living? House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down? To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow? You got questions? It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor. It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. It has something to do with the Securitrons, I know that much. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the... You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one. You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses. How else? Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight. A good cat to swing with. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the three families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening. The robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership. We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the Strip. A tribe of finks. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I... Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite, if I may. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement. A nation of meddlers, trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House, and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip. And we don't have... Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, NCR soldiers and citizens are our best customers. It's complicated. Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon, and if they do, Vegas as we know it will cease to exist. Something else? What? What? Broad strokes? The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers, NC... Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't talk... I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. Baby, do you not understand? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains. There was a time I would have agreed with you, but this, it's too big. It affects too many people. I can't get hung up on those details. Like I said, once the chairmen are running Vegas, you'll get a I know, you figured... If you change your mind, come find me on the casino floor. In the meantime, the presidential is...
Over here! Come on! Come on! Over here!
You like that? Had enough?
Something else you wanted to... Baby, you're the boss. All you gotta do is whistle. In the meantime, enjoy the high life. Room service is on me. I'll send up a bottle of the good stuff. Ta-ta.
Over here!
Come on!
Trouble.
I still don't get it.
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help?
Get your drink? Best booze?
Hey, baby. What's the haps?
Oh. Wow.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encryption. Allow me to introduce myself. It's what Benny always called me. Probably because... Sure, he came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. Sure, Benny had me look at it. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more. Some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there. Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominent. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh? Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. This is Benny's workshop. When the Tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the Legion's tribes, so you can... By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already... I think you should visit the other families on this strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans. They must be a really nasty people. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their... If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or NCR though, well... Then consider them ignored. If they end up firing their howitzers at us, we'll ignore that too. Until it goes away. That's 1 down, 4 to go. The Khans are just... They're a dirty people. They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. They were one of the tribes the 3 families pushed out of Vegas. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. If you say so, consider them filed away under not to be discussed again. I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gomorrah for information. Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how he hated their casino, said it was tacky, and he thought they were up to something, because he said they always are. Whenever you get around to it, will be just fine. Anything else? From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. Their culture, Benny didn't like them though. He said they were creepy. Don't hurry on my account. I'm the one with a flexible schedule. Anything else I can help with? They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get it. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself. Okay, consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten! That's 3 down, 2 to go. You bet. Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant rope. Neat. Let me know. That's right. Like I said, it's probably pretty important. The data on that platinum chip is a big secret, unless you can find a dedicated reader to decode it. It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't act. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire... You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you... The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed. I knew she was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for her. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all in... Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip just in the last year alone? Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. I know that's not true, because you still have a head. That's... I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? No kidding, he was running fast. He better pace himself. He has to run all the way to Fortification Hill. There's an underground facility there that might have the special hardware required to use the data on the platinum chip. It's too bad Caesar's Legion built its camp right above it. Talk about inconvenient. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word. I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish them off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not. Come back later if you need anything.
Getting escaped. Yeah, basically just select the host at the beginning. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't mind. Oh, no. I don't have a lot of keys. This is yeah. Oh, shit, over there.
I wonder what Benny ran off to.
Hey, you baby, what's the haps? Wonder where Benny got off to.
Hey, baby. What's that?
Okay. What to do here? That is so much food right there.
Wonder where Benny got off to.
I wonder where Benny ran off to.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
I thought Benny was a stand-up guy.
Your lady friend
Hard to
seems out of
believe he was
place
a
here.
fink all along. I wonder where Benny ran off to.
How do I get back to this is clear.
Get your drink?
You dig this crazy
Feedback in a minute.